Hey Urhobo, you're welcome to my channel and you're welcome to the first module in the course Basic Communication in Urhobo. And this course is designed for people who have little to no knowledge of the language. Today's topic from the first module, first word in Urhobo language. Why I have to title this module first word in Urhobo is because as you're interacting with the language, there are some words you meet more often than others, and there are some words actually you still meet first before others as well. I picked this word in no order. After observing the language, I have to pick this word as I think these are the words you meet more often or are even more quickly than the others. This module is divided into 4 parts. At the end of this module, you would have learned at least 40 words in Urhobo language and how to use them in expressions. This module will follow this pattern. I will tell you the word in English, translate it to Urhobo, then use the word in context in the language, how to use it in context. So each video under this module will fit 10 words. So let us go there. The first word is hello. Hello in Urhobo is mavo. But then mavo also means how are you. When you meet someone for the first time, you don't know whether the person is older than you or not, what you can simply say mavo. That is how are you. Hello. So hello in Urhobo is mavo. You can say mavo Osharina, that is how are you, young man. Osharina simply means Mr. Man. However, you don't say Osharina to your elder. So Osharina usually a greeting from an elder to a younger one. So whenever you say Osharina, it means young man, alright? That is what it can be translated to. That's the equivalent of it. Mavo Omotena, how are you, young girl or girl? Mavo Osharina, how are you, man? Mavo Ayina, how are you, woman? Mavo Okume, how are you, my friend? By now you would have noticed that the hello we have in Urhobo is different from the one we have in English, because the one in Urhobo is more like a question, as you would have noticed already. Next word is goodbye. Because hello, goodbye, that's how it is. You meet someone, however long you stay with the person, it's always going to be goodbye. Alright, so how do you say goodbye? Kesiefa. Say kesiefa, goodbye. You say kesiefa to someone you met. When you're parting ways with the person, you can tell the person kesiefa. Kesiefa can be transliterated to be till later or till another time. Let it be another time. So it's also a good word to replace the word goodbye. But then in Urhobo, you can still say bye bye yo. Remember, English says bye bye, but in Urhobo you can say bye bye. The next one is yes. Omawe gale. Are you fine? Omame gale. Yes, I am fine. The next word is no, which is word number 4, and no in Urhobo is ejo. Ejo. What's a kemamami? Can you give me a little water? Ejo mekasa kewe. No, I can't give you. So ejo is no. Let's go to the next one. Number 5, please, biko in Urhobo. Depending on what you're talking about, please can have other way of being said. Please also means war. When you say war is when you have wronged someone and you are pleading for forgiveness. So a please means biko or war. You want to say, please give me a cup of water. Biko jamekere. You want to say, please forgive me. You say war. Kindly note that the word war means don't be angry. However, both words war and biko are used interchangeably. So when you're begging in a more serious tone, you can then say war, please don't be angry. That is it. And the next one is thank you. Wolulu. Or you can still tell the person do. As you must have heard from other videos of mine, told that the word do means a whole lot of things, but it connotes thankfulness, alright? So do is another way of saying thank you. Wolulu still means well done. So do is more fitting for thank you. Now, someone has given you the cup of water and you want to say thank you, you can say Wolulu do. Thank you for giving me water. Wolulu woro kerami. Wolulu woro kerami. The next word is girl. Girl in Urhobo is omote. Girls, emete. How do you use it? Omote na yare. Young girl, come. Aye maybe omote. My wife gave birth to a girl. Next word, you should have guessed that one already. Boy, which is word number 8. Boy, omoshali. And the plural form of omoshali is emeshali. Omoshali naro. Here is the boy. The 9th word is man. Man in Urhobo is called oshali. The word oshali also means husband. Let's use it in context. Oshali na ya, the man left. Oshali na eti, the man is there. But we want to say oshali in the context of husband, you can say oshali wero. Here is your husband. Oshali me biwo. My husband has gone to work. Number 10, which is the last for this video, last for this part 1 of the video, is woman. Aye. Woman. Aye. Just like man, woman also aye also means wife. So let's use it in context. Aye na share utita. The woman is selling onions. Je oya ye we share. What is your wife selling? In this case, wife is being used here. Aye we share. So whenever the word aye is being used as wife, there's always a possessive pronoun that follows it. Either aye we or aye me or aye lai or aye awale. There's always a pronoun to possess it. Aye me, my wife. Aye we, your wife. Aye loy, his wife. Aye awale, our wife. Aye lai, their wife. You get that? Same thing applies to the man. Also know that the plural form of oshali is eshali, while the plural form of aye is eya. Alright? So this is where we wrap it up for the first video in the module First Words in Urhobo. So stay tuned to see the next part, which is part 2 of the First Words in Urhobo.